Okay, so let's continue off where we left off yesterday. And and I'm sorry about the cough and stuff. Just don't be alarmed. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. It's my usual cough, the one that I had before COVID and the one that I'll always have. So yesterday I was trying to finish this off, and unfortunately the Microsoft machine of death stopped me in my tracks. Anyway, what I'd done was I had, let me just do this, control, no, wait, it doesn't work on this, I don't know. I was trying to get my, to see, I wanted to see how good the support system is. I had I tried this in the past, and Horizon Hobby customer service was great. I didn't go through eBay, so I'm not sure if the customer service with Horizon Hobby is just as good here or not. We'll find out soon. So what I did was, because remember the famous Aero Scout that I got was fantastic in every way except for one. It has the most intelligent batteries in the world, which is why they outsmarted me. I couldn't get the batteries to work, so I feel that they are defective. I tried as many things as I possibly could. I asked the internet what they thought about it, and I got some responses from some nice people, and they said also that they thought that the battery is definitely broken. It's either the battery or the charger. Either way, their suggestion was, if you are going to buy yourself an Aero Scout, even if it's one of those ready to run, buy yourself two things: a battery tester and probably probably like those one of bigger, nicer Horizon Hobby or Hobby Zone or Spectrum. I think it's probably Spectrum though. Spectrum chargers to go with the batteries, because if you don't have a proper Spectrum charger that goes with the Spectrum battery, first of all, you probably won't have the connectors to be able to charge it, and I'm not sure if there's ways of like adapters for that or not. But anyway, it's probably best if you're going to go into one ecosystem, make sure that you have all the stuff that runs with that. I didn't. The battery was a dud, and so this is why we're here. Hopefully. So what I wrote was, "Dear customer service, when I received and explaining, just sticking to the facts, Hobby Zone RC plane, so on and so forth, it came with a defective battery. I was only able to charge it once. The battery still looks fine. I do not see any puffiness, but I tried charging it many times with the included charger, and it never works." Then here's the question. "Would it be possible to get a replacement battery or other Horizon Hobby or similar other Horizon Hobby products?" Wow. Luckily I didn't send it. I forgot to say products of similar value to the faulty battery. Best regards, Mark Reviews. We'll see what happens. Before I send, I'm going to copy this. I was trying to use the shortcuts. I don't think the shortcuts work on here. I also attached a bunch of images of the battery, what it looks like, blah, 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 blah. And that's all, folks. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send a copy to myself, and then I'm going to send it. I'm not going to fly it like I stole it. It says, "Message failed to send. Looks like the page expired. Please reload the page." Oh, golly. Oh, golly. All right, so let's do that again, and I'll just do a refresh. And luckily, I did what I just said I did, because otherwise, we'd be in troubles. Okay, so luckily, I was smart enough to make a copy of the message that I was going to send, because since this is something that happened earlier, and I was not able to press on the button earlier because the battery died on the thing. I just left it overnight to charge. Send. Yay! Here we go. So as you can see here, it's not made up. It's live. I'm not an amazing genius who was able to reproduce a copy of the eBay page just for this. I know that some people are amazing, like Electro Boom might be able to do it. But I can't, so I'm just using eBay as it is. And the results are, your message has been sent. Where would you like to go next? We'll just quit out of this because at the moment we don't need it. We're going to close all the tabs so that we can focus on Real Fight. Okay, we've got a bunch of other things open. Hopefully they will not interact with Real Fight, and Real Fight will still be able to run. I had to go and check a bunch of different browsers because I just really don't like the Microsoft browser. I used to love Chrome, but I'm a little bit disenamored with it. Firefox was pretty good too, but then there was the whole political thing where and then using those two browsers for a long time, if I was to send some information, even within my family members and stuff, it got all political and stuff, and a lot of the stuff that I was trying to send, emails weren't going in. It was with that whole kerfuffle with the freedom of speech and stuff that was going on. A lot of stuff was going on back then, so I decided to opt for different browsers, and these are a bunch of browsers that are alternative browsers. Even Opera was one of my favorite, but it doesn't work on this computer anymore, so somebody must have hacked in and messed around with settings. But now there's all these others down here, which I won't mention what their names are and stuff, just in case somebody decides to hack into that and destroy those too. Who cares? Who cares? So long as I can upload videos, it should still be A-okay. Or I might have to format this thing one more time. So anyway, there we are. Let's get into some jumping up and down like the monkeys do. Monkeys doody-do. And let's do a little bit of Real Fight, because that's what you guys are here to see. And this is what I wanted to do. But before I do that, I wanted to make sure that you guys got to see what I was going to do, because I did buy that really amazing Aero Scout. Unfortunately, not all the components were working. Let's see if the customer service system that everybody screams about is as amazing as it is supposed to be. I will be able to hopefully prove it on here for you guys. Again, thanking Horizon Hobby for all the cool stuff, especially Real Fight Evolution that they send me for free. We'll conclude with the rest of that later, but for now, we'll just try to dive into Real Fight. And the last time I tried this thing, it was difficult. I was trying to do this level going full throttle. So we'll go full throttle again and see if we can make it through this course. So I'm trying to go for gold. And I got pretty far, I think it was last time. But then there was one ring that was one ring too many. And I was not able to get through there. So I don't know, this is pretty difficult to do. You got to go out a little bit more and then in order to get some of these rings. It's not going to be the smoothest to watch me fly this. Oh no. And that's the ring. That was the ring that ruined it. I didn't have to crash, but I decided to crash because we were going to reset anyway. I'm trying to get this all done in one go. And this is not easy to do full throttle. I have passed this level a few times. No problem. But I was not going full throttle, so that's where the thing is different today. We're trying to go for gold. Is it gonna be one for the history books or not? We'll just have to see. And it gets a little bit more complicated again as you start turning like this, trying to get into some of these. It gets a little bit difficult, and I've lost that one. Once that happens, you're done because you won't be able to get the highest score. So that's something to know about this particular level. I was trying to figure out how to go faster in a bunch of the other levels and stuff, but the way that you do is you do have to kind of full throttle through the whole thing. I mean, once you've picked up full speed, I don't think that you can really do much about slowing down. So you have to work with angles to be able to get into some of these rings. Where the heck is that ring? Oh, I didn't know where it was. I think I know where it is now. So that's going to be the problem is once you get through that one, and I got through that one, I didn't know where the next one was. And so I think I know where it is now. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that I'll get it. So far, we've been good at getting through this first part of rings. Again, going really fast for me. I don't like to go this fast in general, especially with real life vehicles. I will not go this fast. Real life vehicles that fly, I will not go this fast. Where the heck is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now we know where to go. But can we still make it through this thing? May require more of an angle, as you can see there. And looks like we did. So I thought it was impossible. Yesterday it was impossible. I could not beat it, but we did beat it today. I did not practice in my own time. This is my own time. So I didn't get to practice extra. So we'll go and try this one more time and see if we can make it through this one. Again, going full throttle. I have to go through this whole thing full throttle. Not easing off the throttle at all throughout this. And that's what you guys have seen me do in the past day when I was trying to get the silvers and the gold medals. You've got to be full throttle pretty much through it. Otherwise, you will not have enough speed in order to win. And for some reason, I don't know why, I did kind of try that in one of the other demos that you can do for the drones. But even though I thought I was going pretty fast, again, I guess it was just not fast enough to get me to gold or silver. Even bronze, I was not able to get any of those. But with this, it's not that hard. Again, I was pretty good back in the day when I was younger doing simulators. So this is more up my alley, if you will, than flying the other way when you're not in FPV mode. But again, there are far better pilots out there than me. Far better pilots than me. But I find that the FPV thing is a lot easier for me to control compared to just flying from outside of the vehicle. When you have the inside view like this, it is, for me, it's easier. For some people really hate the whole FPV experience. Spoke too soon, right? Spoke too soon. This might be really hard. But again, if you're doing loops and rolls and stuff and you are in FPV mode, to me also that's easier to tell if you're going up, down, left, right, if you are aiming at this water or you're aiming at the sky. A lot of stuff that people don't really think about it. Some divers might know about this because, oh, that's it. I didn't know if I was supposed to go right or left, and now we know we need to go left. I'm going to have to keep going in my brain. And when you get to that point, go left. And when you get to that point, go left. Just keep swimming and talking to yourself. Can you talk and then talk in your head at the same time? And inquiring minds want to know. Can you talk while talking in your head? Can you have a conversation with yourself while talking in real life? So you're having two conversations simultaneously. Is that a thing? I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that can be done? Is that a thing that people do? I don't know. This is so cool. Again, as I said before, this is a game that has given me so many fun times already. And then as every other product is, I was ready to bash it if it required a lot of bashing. I was not able to bash this game much, if at all. and for good reason. It's just really good. It's a really good simulator. It's a really good simulator. It comes with an amazing remote. Hey, level 10 completed. No problems there. Swift. Okay, so we've completed another one of these things. And that might be it for the day, because it is getting late. Yeah, look, gold. We've got a gold star there. That means 100 out of 100. So if you do the absolute best that you can, I don't know why I didn't get the best that I possibly could in this one, but it's not as, it could still be done better, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do to make it better, but there you go, guys. So yeah, thanks for hanging out and joining me on this real flight adventure. Before I leave, I will demonstrate the level of fat veganness that I have to offer here. I went to Whole Foods today, would not get some of the other really yummy things, but we've got the Rubicon Bakers right here, vegan chocolate blackouts, as well as I got myself some amazing brownies. And who doesn't love chocolate brownies? There's probably a couple of people that don't like them, but most people might like them. So there we go. There we go. I'm going to zoom out real quick so we can end the live properly, as we always should. Remembering to thank all the amazing YouTubers in the back there that have inspired this channel, as well as you can see here, Horizon Hobby. Thanks again for providing this cool simulator, which is really not a game. Again, as I said before in other videos, I have registered all of my products with them and am hoping to receive this famous free cool brand swag that they talk about. If you want to do the same for yourself, you can go to horizonhobby.com/register, where you can do that too. But remember that you never know when you're going to be squirrely, and you should always be a little bit more ballsy, because it helps. It helps. Anyway, that is a story for another day. But before we leave, I'm going to say thank you to Sheng Mei, thank you to Excellent, thank you to D Domisol, Color Farm, and hoping that awesome Ani Doll robot head that's going to eventually replace me, take my job here at YouTube, and as your local Google guide, will arrive soon through DHL, I don't know. One of those systems. It's coming from either Hong Kong, Shenzhen, somewhere. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one. Real Flight Evolution.